Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sanjay Mattu. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is moving towards one nation civil code that is a secular civil code. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to inaugurate Gujarat's largest waste-to-energy plant in Ahmedabad city today. Today is the last day for withdrawal of candidature for second phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand. Brazil not to join China's multi-billion-dollar Belt and Road initiative. National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange to conduct their annual Diwali Muhurat trading this evening. And in cricket, third and final test between India and New Zealand to begin today in Mumbai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India is moving towards one nation civil code that is a secular civil code. Addressing Rashtriya Ekta Divas celebrations at Kevadia in Gujarat yesterday, Mr. Modi said that the pursuit of a secular civil code is key to ending discrimination.
देश विकसित भारत के सपने को पार करने में और नई गति प्राप्त करेगा। भारत आज वन नेशन वन सिविल कोड यानी सेकुलर सिविल कोड की तरफ भी बढ़ रहा है। मैंने लाल किले से इस बात का जिक्र किया। इसके भी मूल में सामाजिक एकता, सरदार साहब की बात ही हमारी प्रेरणा। इससे अलग अलग सामाजिक वर्गों में भेदभाव की जो शिकायत रहती उसे दूर करने में मदद मिलेगी। देश की एकता और मजबूत होगी, देश और आगे बढ़ेगा, देश एकता से संकल्पों को सिद्ध करेगा।
The Prime Minister said, "Today we are all seeing the success of the one nation identity, Aadhaar, and the world is also discussing it." He said earlier there were different tax systems in India, but we created the One Nation, One Tax System, GST. The Prime Minister said his government strengthened the country's power sector with the One Nation, One Power Grid and integrated the facilities available to the poor through the One Nation, One Ration Card. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that today the country has a government that will not compromise even an inch of land at the borders. He emphasized that the government policies are aligned with the resolve of the armed forces. Mr. Modi was speaking while celebrating Diwali with personnel from the BSF, the Army, the Navy and the Air Force at Lakki Nala in the Creek area of Kutch, Gujarat.
दुश्मन को भी पता है 1971 के युद्ध में किस तरह आपने मुंहतोड़ जवाब दिया था। इसलिए हमारी नेवी की मौजूदगी में सर क्रीक और कच्छ की तरफ अब कोई आंख उठाने की भी हिम्मत नहीं करता है। साथियों, आज देश में एक ऐसी सरकार है जो देश की सीमा के 1 इंच से भी समझौता नहीं कर सकती।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah will inaugurate Gujarat's largest waste-to-energy plant at Pirana in Ahmedabad city today. The plant has been established on a public-private partnership model at a cost of 375 crore rupees. It has the capacity to generate 15 megawatts of energy from 1,000 metric tons of solid waste per day. Our correspondent reports that this will be Ahmedabad's first waste-to-energy plant. Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel will also be present on the occasion. Today is the last day of withdrawal of candidature for the second phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand. 634 candidates have filed nominations for this phase. 38 constituencies will go to the polls in the second phase on the 20th of November, while the first phase of polling will be undertaken on the 13th of November in 43 constituencies. 685 candidates remain in the first phase after withdrawal of candidates. Counting of votes will be held on the 23rd of November. Madhya Pradesh is celebrating its 69th Foundation Day today. Various cultural events are being organized on the Foundation Day. Madhya Pradesh was established on the 1st of November 1956. A report.
On the 69th Foundation Day of Madhya Pradesh, 4-day cultural programs and various activities are being organized across the state. The Foundation Day programs started on 30th October at the Lal Parade Ground in Bhopal with the band performance of the Indian Army and an exhibition focusing on the development journey of Madhya Pradesh. A dance drama named Amrit Madhya Pradesh will be held in Bhopal today. Apart from this, singer Ankit Tiwari will also perform in the evening. Meanwhile, Prabhat Fairies, cleanliness drive, lighting of 69 lamps, decoration of cities and Rangoli competitions are also being held. Sanjeev Sharma, Akashvani News, Bhopal.
Kerala celebrates its 69th Formation Day or Kerala Piravi Day today. More from our correspondent.
The state of Kerala was formed on November 1, 1956, amalgamating the erstwhile provinces of Malabar, Cochin and Tiruvidampur. Keralites across the globe celebrates the Kerala Piravi Day with great passion, wearing traditional clothes and upholding the rich culture and history of the state. For the empowerment of Malayalam language, November 1st is being celebrated as the Malayalam Day and the first week is celebrated as the Malayala Bhasha Varam across the state. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan will inaugurate the state-level celebration of Malayalam Day and Official Language Week today afternoon. The Green Model announcements will also be made today as part of the Waste-Free Nava Kerala campaign. Mayusha for Akashvani News from Thiruvananthapuram.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle @AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. Brazil has decided not to join China's multi-billion-dollar Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. It has become the second country after India in the BRICS bloc to reject Beijing's mega project. Celso Amorim, Special Presidential Advisor for International Affairs, told Brazilian newspaper O Globo that instead of joining BRI, Brazil will seek alternative ways to collaborate with Chinese investors. Officials from Brazil's Economy and Foreign Affairs ministries recently voiced opposition to the idea of joining the BRI. The prevailing opinion in Brazil is that joining China's flagship infrastructure project would not only fail to bring any tangible benefits for Brazil in the short term, but could also make relations with a potential Trump administration more difficult. Recently, Amorim and the president's chief of staff, Rui Costa, travelled to Beijing to discuss the initiative, but they returned unconvinced and unimpressed by China's offers. The Lula da Silva government's decision contradicts China's plans to make Brazil's joining of the initiative a centerpiece of Chinese President Xi Jinping's state visit to Brasilia on November 20. Former US President Donald Trump has strongly condemned the recent violence against Hindus and other minorities in Bangladesh. He vowed to strengthen his ties with India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi if he is elected president of the US again. In a Diwali message, Trump, who is the Republican presidential candidate, extended his greetings on the occasion and accused his Democratic rival and Vice President Kamala Harris and President Joe Biden of ignoring Hindus in the US and across the world. Trump said he will also protect Hindu Americans against the anti-religious agenda of the radical left and fight for their freedom. Earlier last month, Trump praised PM Modi, calling him his friend and the nicest human being. US President Joe Biden celebrated Diwali at the White House in the presence of Indian American officials and staff members. The event was attended by over 600 prominent Indian Americans, including members of the Congress, officials and corporate leaders. Biden also lit a diya in the Blue Room of the White House and hailed the South Asian American community. The US President said the South Asian American community has enriched every part of American life. The White House military band performed Om Jai Jagadish Hare at the Diwali celebrations. The National Stock Exchange, NSE, and the Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, will conduct their annual Diwali Muhurat trading session today. This special trading session will mark the beginning of the new calendar year, Samvat 2081. According to NSE's notification, the pre-open trading session will commence at 5:45 p.m. and end at 6 p.m., while normal market trading will take place between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Muhurat trading is a live trading session organized by the Indian stock exchanges on the day of Diwali and mostly lasts for about an hour. In cricket, the third and final test between India and New Zealand will begin today at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. The match will start at 9:30 a.m. IST. The visitors have already won the series after shockingly defeating the hosts in Bengaluru and Pune in the first two test matches of the three-match series. All eyes will be on the famed Indian batting lineup to at least save a shred of dignity in Mumbai today. In the Hilo Open badminton tournament, all four Indian players, Malvika Bansod, Ayush Shetty, Satish Kumar Karunakaran and Rakshita Shree, have entered the quarterfinals at Saarbrücken in Germany. Seeded sixth at the BWF Super 300 tournament, Malvika Bansod secured a win over unseeded Irina Amalie Anderson in her women's singles round of 16 contest. The 23-year-old Malvika Bansod, 34th in the badminton rankings, will face world number 31 and 4th seed Nguyen Thuy Linh of Vietnam for a place in the semi-finals. India's 17-year-old Rakshita Shree Santosh Ramraj stunned two-time Commonwealth Games medalist and second seed Kirsty Gilmore of Scotland with a dominating win in her women's singles round of 16 match. Rakshita will take on 8th seed Julie de Waal Jacobson of Denmark in the quarterfinals. In the men's singles, the 19-year-old Ayush Shetty, who won the bronze medal at the Junior World Championships last year, beat Italy's Giovanni Totti to set up a contest with Finland's Karl Koljonen for a place in the last four. Satish Kumar Karunakaran, seeded 7th, defeated England's Harry Hwang. He will take on Christo Popov of France next. In tennis, India's Ritwik Chaudhary Bolipalli and Arjun Kadhe have advanced to the men's doubles semi-finals at the Bratislava Open tournament being held at Slovakia. The Indian duo defeated the pair of Robin Haas of the Netherlands and Lucas Miedler of Austria 7-5, 6-4 in the men's doubles quarterfinals yesterday. The duo will now take on the pair of Julian Cash of the United Kingdom and Nicola Barrientos of Colombia in the men's doubles semi-finals this evening. The India Meteorological Department has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall at isolated places over Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Karaikal, Kerala, Karnataka and Mahe for the next 2 to 3 days. The Weather Office has also forecast that Delhi and NCR are likely to experience smog and shallow fog during the night and morning hours till the 3rd of November. Air quality in Delhi NCR remained in a very poor category. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, the Air Quality Index or AQI in Delhi was 359 this morning. Several areas of the national capital are witnessing a layer of smog as Diwali celebrations continue and firecrackers are being set off. As per the data of CPCB, the AQI of several parts of the city inched closer to severe levels. Anand Vihar and RK Puram recorded an AQI of 395, Burari Crossing recorded 394, and Sonia Vihar's AQI reached 392. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Nina Arakal.
Thank you, Sanjay. With most major national dailies not bringing out their physical or e-paper editions this morning on account of Diwali, we take a look at the major news websites today. Taking note of the Diwali festivities yesterday, the Hindustan Times notes, people across country revel in Diwali. Delhi defies firecracker ban. It adds, Delhi's air quality takes a nosedive. The Tribune carries a photograph of an interaction between India and Chinese soldiers at the LAC in eastern Ladakh. It states, Indian-Chinese troops exchange sweets at several border points on Diwali. On the death of a prominent BJP political leader from Jammu and Kashmir, the Times of India reports BJP MLA Devinder Singh Rana passes away. Observing the phenomenon of rebel candidates in Maharashtra's forthcoming assembly elections, the Indian Express writes Mahayuti MBA's rebellion woes, BJP worst hit parties race against time to get them to stand down. And with that, it's back to you, Sanjay.
Thank you, Nina. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is moving towards one nation civil code that is a secular civil code. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to inaugurate Gujarat's largest waste-to-energy plant in Ahmedabad today. Today is the last day for withdrawal of candidature for second phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand. Brazil not to join China's multi-billion-dollar Belt and Road Initiative, National Stock Exchange and Bombay Stock Exchange to conduct their annual Diwali Muhurta trading this evening, and in cricket, third and final test between India and New Zealand to begin today in Mumbai. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.